Hey, what's going on, digital investors? Welcome back to another video. This one is going to be on Cardano. I kind of want to take a deep look at it. I was going to add in some Cardano news to this morning's video, but this morning's video was already turning out to be pretty long, and I was like, you know what, let me make Cardano's own dedicated video, and then I could add in a little bit more news to it. So today, I just want to look at the current price of Cardano and kind of where it's came from. Take a look at the chart and see, even just from where we are to the all-time high, its old all-time high, how much of a percentage increase is that? Because Cardano is very, very undervalued if they actually get their Shelley product rolled out, which we're going to talk about that. Their Shelley is going to come out, which is going to allow you to stake, which I think staking is going to play a massive role in this next upcoming bull run. We'll also go over Cardano's search and social engagement reach yearly highs. There is a lot of people searching for Cardano. There's a lot of social media. It's kind of like buzzing around right now, which is prepping it for good market sentiment if a bull run does come. We'll also go over, this is as of recently, as of today, Cardano's IOHK and Global Blockchain Business Council join Hyperledger. And then we'll also go over Cardano's price prediction, which comes from Prime XBT, and it goes over the prediction from 2020 to 2025. So I think this will be a pretty good video of getting an overall, good look at what's going on with Cardano and what we can kind of expect from it. And, looking at the price of Cardano today, it's up quite a bit. It's at 7 cents, just under 8.078 cents. And before, not too long ago, guys, Cardano was at about 2 cents. So it's coming a long way. It's up almost nearly 100% depending when you bought in. Actually, if you got in at 2 cents, you're well over 100% in profit. And me personally, I have my entries at Cardano at 4 cents and 3 cents roughly. I wasn't able to get in during the 2 cent drop. I wish I did, but to me 3 and 4 cents were perfect buy-ins for me. But let's start here. So Shelley Mainnet launches are set. Charles Hoskinson has personally announced the launch date for the Cardano Shelley Mainnet. The Cardano Shelley Mainnet hard fork will take place on 29th of July 2020. The first staking rewards in the mainnet can be earned from the 18th of August. So guys, it's coming up very, very quickly. That is right around the corner. That's next month, the end of next month. And then for the 18th of August, that's not long after the 29th of July, or you will be able to actually stake on the Shelley Mainnet, which I think is pretty insane. If you guys look at coins that do offer staking, they are highly desirable. People want to be able to stake their coins, especially people, and I think a lot of retail traders or retail investors who are in crypto right now, they're looking to hold long term. So if you're looking to hold long term, you're going to want to stake your coins. You're going to want to hold coins that can produce you a passive income, especially with a lot of people are really obsessed with making passive income as it's been, so many people are just looking into it. They want to make money while they sleep. They buy into the idea, and staking is a way for you to obtain that passive income. So for the fact that Cardano is going to basically be participating in that, which will be highly, highly desirable from investors, I think that alone will drive the price up, which is what we're seeing now. Just the announcement that Shelley is going to be launched and that there will be staking has driven the price up so much, just basically FOMO buying. So search and social engagement reached yearly highs. Let's look at this, because this alone, market sentiment has a big thing to do with driving up the value of cryptocurrencies, driving up the price. If you have a good community behind a crypto project, that can just work wonders for you when you have a whole team of people who are just nothing but diehard fans. So let's hop into this. The search interest for Cardano is the highest it has been this year, data from Google Trends has shown. Follows the rise in the network's on-chain strength and major developments coming from IOHK, all of which indicate that ADA could be up for a bull rally. Shelley, the network update that will bring about staking to the platform, is now closer than ever and will finally pull Cardano from the realm of possibility and push it right at the forefront of the crypto market. The testnet for Shelley was open to all stake pool operators earlier this week, bringing a lot of attention to the platform. Data from analytics company Lunar Crush showed that almost 6,000 social media posts mentioning Cardano were published in the past 24 hours alone. The company's metric measuring overall social engagement showed that there were over 10.7 million posts, comments, retweets, and favorites across all social media. It's not only social media posts that are growing for Cardano. Data from Google Trends has shown that searches for the platform are the highest they have been in the past 2 years. You guys can see here is a snippet from that chart, and as we can see, it is reaching up and touching all-time highs, and it can continue to go higher. Right now, we've seen no correction on this chart yet, so it is at all-time highs, which is a good thing. And when we see these all-time highs on Google Trends, that's why a lot of times on my daily cryptocurrency news videos for you guys, I will show you the Google Trends, just because to look for this type of stuff, to look for if there's an influx of search activity going on, because that could be a very good indicator that price is most likely going to increase. If you have an influx of people searching for something, then you're probably going to have a good amount of those people actually put their money into it, into what they're researching, especially with something as speculative as digital assets. So blockchain analytics firm Into the Block reported on June 6th that more Cardano addresses are holding ADA than ever before, with the metric reaching 385,000 addresses late last week. This count has seen near consistent growth since the 2018 bubble, according to the firm's data. This indicates that ADA is becoming less and less concentrated over time, showing that the coins are leaving the hands of whales and going into the hands of more retail users. That isn't to say that institutional money isn't ignoring Cardano. The latest ADA surge was most likely fueled by large investors. Data from Into the Block showed that $7 billion worth of ADA, which is more than 300% than its current market cap, was transacted by large size holders on May 31st alone. Net network growth, smart price, and bid/ask volume imbalance are currently bullish, adding to Cardano's bull case. The overall social sentiment towards Cardano is almost 80% bullish. Data from Lunar Crush is shown, proving further that ADA could be up for an interesting few months. So guys, you have the Shelley Mainnet coming out. That's going to launch, where you're going to be offered staking, and we're combining that here with the yearly highs that it's getting for just social media, Google Trends, everything like that. So those are two really big compounding bullish factors. I really wouldn't underestimate it. Now let's come into what we have here, which is Cardano's IOHK and Blockchain Business Council joined the Hyperledger. So you get just another piece of news, right? Cardano is making partnerships. They're joining up. They're getting more connected. Hyperledger has attracted 8 new members spanning firms working on blockchain-based supply chain solutions, payments, and token standardization. 8 new members have joined Hyperledger, including several firms targeting tokenization initiatives. Hyperledger, for those of you that don't know, this explains it, is a consortium of firms working on open source enterprise solutions using distributed ledger technologies. Launched in December of 2015 by the Linux Foundation, the project has since received contributions from IBM, Intel, and other leading tech firms exploring blockchain applications. So what did they just admit here? IBM and Intel are exploring blockchain applications, which we kind of already knew. I'm pretty sure IBM has a partnership with Stellar or something like that. Intel, but other leading tech firms. So I wonder who these other leading tech firms are. Are these other ones, have we heard of them before? Or are these new ones that are flying pretty low under the radar? Blockchain veterans among the new members include IOHK, the company behind Cardano, IOV Labs, formerly RIF Labs, and crypto-friendly payments platform Public Mint. Other new entrants include Japanese consulting and PR firm Binary Star and Atomize, a tokenization platform launched by Switzerland's Token Trust AG. Now, the company is working on applications for distributed ledger technologies in the context of mobility services, logistics supply chains, and rail control system. Brian Bellendorf, executive director of Hyperledger, said, "As our lineup of new members underscore, the Hyperledger community is about putting blockchain to work in impactful ways around the world and across industries." So that piece of news came out. That wasn't today. That was just yesterday. So now let's look at Prime XPDs. Let's look at their Cardano price prediction. So they say, this is for 2020, although the Cardano trend has been down for the last 2 years, ADA looks primed for a breakout of a multi-year structure that should cause a powerful rise. The chart pattern appears to be a massive descending wedge, a bullish reversal pattern, and a giant W bottom. A breakout of downtrend resistance will put ADA at a price of as high as 35 cents per token after reaching a low in 2020 at 17 cents for each Cardano coin. So here we have our descending wedge. Here is the W pattern that it is talking about. So you can see that kind of makes out a W. And they're saying that if we can break this overhead resistance, which is this line right here, this upper resistance of this descending wedge, if we can break that, then for 2020, we should see about 35 cents per token. Now, with the mainnet launch coming this year, this is coming in 2020. Plus, with we also remember, guys, the FOMO rise we've had. Look at this FOMO rise coming up, right? Extreme fear, extreme greed, and FOMO along the way. Combining that with all these yearly highs being made, is it impossible? It doesn't look very impossible. So it looks like 35 cents for 2020, just based off what I'm seeing, guys. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just seeing a prime XBT, this article is saying about 35 cents. Seeing the descending wedge that they're putting out, the W pattern, it's all looking like that. With combining with everything else, I'm just saying it doesn't look unrealistic. I mean, Cardano went from 2 cents to 8 cents. Now, once they actually launch and everything like that happens and more people are getting into it, and it starts blowing up, more and more people start talking about it, 35 cents, I mean, that's nothing. We've seen cryptos explode, especially that we are on the cusp of getting out of this bear market, right? This bear market's not going to last forever, and we're nearing the end of it. They then go on to make a 2021 to 2022 prediction. The final target of the breakout and a new higher high would take Cardano to as high as $2.18, then falling back to a low of 10 cents before 2023 arrived. As pictured, the next bear market would fall to the middle area of the W bottom resistance turned support. Hitting that price, however, acts as a powerful launch pad for the next prediction chart. Markets are cyclical, and ADA will once again fall to an extreme low after the next major peak is reached. So they're showing here's that W, right? There's that W bottom. And they're showing it going all the way up to over $2. What was the exact? They put 218. So they're predicting it would go all the way up to 218 and then retrace it down all the way to about 10 cents. And they're putting it inside of this trading range. So, I mean, if this trading range, that's a big if. If this is correct, and if we actually started trading within this range, I mean, it looks like it can make sense. But just keep in mind, this isn't real price action. This is drawn out. This does not have to happen. And a lot of these times, you'll see a lot of people draw out these different, price predictions and draw out that we're going to be trading in this in some type of range or going here and going there. When you actually take those and after they happen and you put them next to each other, they don't usually look that very similar, right? Very few will actually look very similar because it's very hard to predict price action. It's very hard to predict where price is going, let alone predicting price action like this. So take it with a grain of salt, guys. Don't go like investing just because of anything. You should never invest based off of one thing you see. You should absorb many pieces of content and do a lot of research and then come to your own conclusion and then only risk what you can afford to lose. Then they go on to the 2023 to 2025 price prediction, where they predict a new all-time high in the future of over $12 per ADA token. At that point, they say ADA would be an integral part of the ecosystem and will have disrupted a number of industries. It will have achieved its entire roadmap and seen widespread public adoption. Now, Cardano achieving its entire roadmap, I don't know, I think that, fundamentally, I feel like it would be a little more than $12. I feel like that's definitely very conservative. I mean, think about Cardano filling out their entire roadmap and trading at $12. I would almost probably be a little disappointed about that, especially you look at, Cardano is they coined it the Ethereum killer, right? So to see Ethereum trade so high and then to see a Cardano trade so low, that could be I could see in the future investors who have false expectations could be very disappointed. That's why it's very important that you do your own research, okay? So that's basically what Prime XBT says for their price prediction. And guys, as far as all those things said, my Cardano holdings, I'm holding for the long term. I definitely won't sell anything until at least Shelley's up. Maybe then I'd consider taking profits depending on where price is at. But as far as I'm concerned, unless we get some serious price increase, I'd consider taking some profits, or when we reach all-time highs, I would consider taking some profits. And one of the reasons why I did decide to invest in Cardano when I did, which was at about 3 cents, is because let's say you got in like around me. Let's say you got in at like 4 cents. So let's say you got in up here at 4 cents, because I do have one buy I put in at 4 cents. just to the all-time high alone, you're looking at a 3,260% gain from 4 cents. Now, if you got in at 2 cents, whoops, messed that up. Sorry, guys. So if you got in at 2 cents here, now you're looking at almost over a 7,700% gain, because I don't even have this exact. I'm doing this roughly. You're at over a 7,000% gain. So Cardano, a coin that is people are buying, people are searching for. It's been around for a while, right? It didn't just pop up. It's working on its mainnet. It has a lot of people who believe in the project, and just to go back and retest all-time high is a 7,000% gain. It's why it's such a massive gain from bottom to top, just like XRP. I was showing you guys XRP before, and from bottom to top for XRP, it's such a massive gain. So, you know, Cardano is like, it's one of those opportunities that just to retest all-time highs, you'd be making just such an insane amount of money. So that's personally why I hold it. And as far as where it's going, you know, I'm not too sure. I think Prime XBT in that article had some good insights, but for me, guys, if Cardano just went back up to its all-time high, and let's say it just even poked its head at around $1, over $1, I would be extremely happy. At $1, I would definitely take probably at least my initial investment out of Cardano. I would definitely do that, because hey, you know, it is a risk-on asset. We don't know what's going to happen over the long term. So if it hit $1, I would 100% take out my initial investment. I don't see how you couldn't. I wouldn't want to expose myself to all that risk when it's at $1, and I could, you know, I'd already be up so much. I'd be up about 4,000%, as you guys saw. But anyways, guys, that's Cardano for today. I wanted to make a Cardano video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more videos and more news on Cardano, just let me know in a comment below. And I want to know, hey, what do you think Cardano is going to? Where do you plan on selling at? Right? Let me know what kind of your price predictions are below, because I think it's a great way for us to learn from each other, and it's a great way to see what everybody else is doing. And you might be able to also go through the comments and, you know, pick up some good tips. I think a lot of people who subscribe to this channel are smart. I don't think you guys are dumb at all. I think we have a smart audience. You guys are here in the most critical point of the bear market, right? The most exhausting point of the bear market. So I think everybody here has very strong hands and knows what they're doing. So let me know what you think below. With all that said, if you guys can like the video, that would be amazing. That would help me out so much. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I produce a video about cryptocurrency every single day. So if you want to see crypto news, you want to see what's going on, then go ahead and subscribe. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all on the next one.